Welcome and welcome back to Find Natural Hair Rocks, where your search for solid natural hair, beauty, and lifestyle advice stops. Before we dive into the very best hair products of 2021, Find Natural Hair Edition, go ahead and give your favorite curl-friend YouTuber, c'est moi, a solid helping hand by smashing that subscribe button and also hitting up the notification bell button as well too. By subscribing to my channel, not only do you become a curl-friend and have access to our special curl-friend crew, but you'll also be notified each and every time I post a new video to Find Natural Hair Rocks, which is usually on Sundays. Reason number 2 is your subscription is totally free and it helps to tell YouTube that this content on this channel is actually good. Also, it helps to tell me that you actually like this content and you actually want to see more of it. Winning times 3. Girlfriend, I'm a successful lawyer and I can tell you that the natural hair game is confusing, complex, and extremely difficult to follow. At this point, I've been natural for well over 10 plus years. And let me tell you, I've tried my fair share of products. Trying all these products has definitely been a good thing for me though, because it's given me an advantage when it comes to growing out my fine and fragile natural hair. P.S. My number 1 fine natural hair product is a total game changer for fine natural hair. So if you're interested in finding out exactly what that is, then definitely keep on watching all the way to the very end. So without further ado, let's just jump on into the very best natural hair products of 2021 for fine and fragile natural hair. There we go. So number 10 on my list is the Up North Naturals Freshen Up Hair Mist. Now this particular hair mist is supreme to me as it relates to other hair mists because number 1, it's formulated in a cold environment. So if you're anything like me and you're also from a cold climate or a climate that changes often, then this particular product is gonna be good for you. Now, I don't actually have the product in my stash right now. Unfortunately, I've used up all of mine, and so I'm due for another shipment, another purchase of the product. But for those of you who are interested in it, Beauty Club Outlet actually has it on sale right now. It retails regularly for $19.99, but at the time of this video, at least of recording this video, I believe it is on sale. So what I will do, I'm going to go ahead and just leave the links down below for all of the products that I'm gonna mention. If you are looking for a hair mist that's not gonna weigh down your fine curls, it's not going to mess up a style, it's really just going to refresh your curls, keep it healthy, keep it juicy looking, then I would definitely recommend trying out the Up North Naturals Freshen Up Hair Mist. Number 9 on my list is this product right here. So this is the Apogee 2-step treatment, which is essential for really imparting strength onto your fine natural strands. Now, the thing about fine and fragile natural hair is that the structure of the strand actually needs a little bit more oomph, a little bit more layering. And so this is where a protein like this comes in really, really handy. Now, I've been using the Apogee treatment for years. I would not suggest using this for the first time by yourself unless you go through the instructions really, really well. But when you do use this product properly, this product will definitely give your strands the strength that it needs so that it can stop breaking off. So if you've got a protein, you don't have enough protein in your hair is feeling really soft, mushy, it feels like it's gonna break off, then this little baby right here is definitely gonna help to strengthen those strands right up so that you no longer have that issue. In terms of how much this product retails for, you can actually do the small 4 fluid ounce one for, I believe it is $60.99, or if you wanted even more of this product, you can go ahead and do the 16 ounce for $39.99, sorry. So that'd be a really good price actually if it was $13. But anywho, I digress. Now, I would recommend going ahead and purchasing a small one actually, just because a product like this is a pretty strong protein treatment that you don't want to be doing any more than 1 to 2 times per year max. Unless you're in a situation where you've got total moisture overload, high growth fatigue, and your hair is super mushy and in need of like a bunch of different treatments, then perhaps the bigger one might be for you. But if not, then I think this will do you just fine. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and actually leave a link right up here if you're wondering what high growth fatigue feels like versus protein overload, so that you're not doing incorrect treatments on your hair when you are caring for your hair within your own time and in your home. Number 8 on my list of the best natural hair products for fine natural hair of 2021 actually surprised me. So this product right here, this is not Black owned, it's actually from African Pride. And this is their the pre-shampoo treatment. So this is an aloe and coconut water blend. I'm not really someone who falls into the hoopla or the marketing craze of various different products, but this baby right here is absolutely amazing. Now, if you wanna see exactly how this performs on my fine natural hair, then definitely let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to post a tutorial sometime sooner rather than later so that you can see not only the benefits of pre-pooing fine natural hair, but of using a product like this. I am not affiliated with any of these particular brands themselves. Some of the links are affiliate links in nature, so if you do decide to purchase from my link, a small proceed of it will come to support Fine Natural Hair Rocks. But outside of that agreement, outside of that partnership in terms of affiliate links, I am not directly affiliated to African Pride. But nevertheless, detangling and conditioning your hair with a product like this does lead to less breakage. I have noticed less breakage on my fine strands during wash day, which is absolutely amazing. I do attribute using things like this to experiencing a little bit more length retention in 2021, which is something that I'd like to bring into 2022 even more. 7 on my list is right over there. That is the Afrotastic Curl Elastic from Sotanicals. Let me go and grab that for you. This product is absolutely amazing. I really, really love it. It has low protein in it, so if you are needing protein, which fine natural hair always needs protein, I would suggest following this up with a protein-based leave-in conditioner. But if you're just looking for straight up moisture, it delivers each and every single time. Y'all, this is amazing. One of the things I like about Sotanicals the most is the fact that all of the products are have Ayurvedic ingredients. Well worth the money. I totally would associate some of my healthy hair growth with a product like this. Number 6 on my list is a product that I talk about a lot on my channel because I love it that much. I feel like this product is amazing for fine strands. It's really something that makes a difference in the sense of like how strong your hair feels on a regular basis outside of using a protein deep conditioner or even a hard protein like the Aphogee that I spoke about earlier. So this product is, of course, the Myeloorganics Rice Water Collection. This is the Split End Therapy. It's a serum that you apply to your hair when you are about to do your wash day. So I like to use this product in conjunction with the pre-shampoo that I mentioned before from African Pride. I will go in and apply the rice water to my hair first, and then I will go in and apply the pre-shampoo treatment to second. So this is a number one, the first kind of step in my wash day process because I really want to make sure that I'm always strengthening my strands, always making sure that my strands are, getting what they need in terms of that additional layer of protection, especially during wash day. Now, if you're interested in this product as well, of course, you could visit myeloorganics.com, or if you want to support and purchase directly from an affiliate link related to Fine Natural Hair Rocks, you could definitely check out Beauty Club Outlet, who also sells this product as well. It is also well worth the coin. Girlfriend, do you want to grow your natural hair longer and stronger now that it's 2022? If that sounds like you, then definitely let me know exactly what's on your mind by dropping your thoughts in the comment section down below so that we can get you closer and closer to your natural hair goals. But number 5 on the list is this product right here. This is the Babassu and Mint Deep Conditioner. And you guys, it's a protein moisture balancing deep conditioner. I absolutely love this. I've spoken about it so many different times now on this channel. I'm not gonna go into super details about it right now. However, what I will do is leave a link right here so that you could definitely check out my thoughts on this in further details. And you could definitely purchase yours from Beauty Club Outlet as well. Number 4 on the list is my trusty Revere. I love the Revere so much. You guys, I can't scream the benefits of the Revere any louder. It is absolutely amazing. I've had my Revere for about, I want to say a year and a half now, almost 2 years. I did purchase mine at the start of the pandemic, and we've been in the pandemic for almost 2 years now. So yeah, I've had it for about 2 years. And I love it just as much as today as I did the very first day that I bought it, which is saying a lot. I mean, how many products do you have that you can honestly say that you love it just as much, if not more, today as opposed to when you purchased it how many years ago? not too many if you're anything like me. For me, the Rivera just works. It cuts down on tangles. It helps with the detangling process once you are ready to wash your blowout out. It creates a lot of beautiful styles. It helps me see my length a little bit more, as opposed to when it's more shrunken, which is right now, it's in a shrunken state. It's just amazing. And so if you are interested in getting your own, but the price is steep, which it is, I definitely have a discount code in the comment section down below that you can grab for your very own 10% off the actual device itself. So that is the Rivera. Number 3 is another product that you've heard me talk about quite a bit. You've seen it in videos. Maybe I haven't spoken about it outright here on our Financial Hair Rocks YouTube, but I have definitely spoken about it a lot on my Instagram channel as well as my TikTok. If you're not connected to my TikTok and my Instagram yet, definitely follow me. It's at Financial Hair Rocks. But this is the Hugo Natural Satin Head Wraps. So on the inside, it's actually fully satin lined, which is super nice. And then the outside has different types of textures, different types of styles and fabrics. So this is one of my favorite ones. I do have quite a few other ones. I will go ahead and leave a link to hugonatural.com. I also have a special Curlfriend Crew discount code for those of you who are interested in getting your own, but this is a lifesaver. Honestly, when I'm rocking my regular curls, maybe it's due for a wash day, I'm trying to stretch the look out a little bit, but it really has no business being seen in public. This is really good to kind of get me through those days. Now that it's wintertime, I usually just throw on my hat because it's super cold outside. But for the fall, for the spring, and for every other season in between, these have really helped to, you know, kind of bring me along in style and in fashion. And they're super easy to put on your hair too. Like, I can go ahead and show you guys right now. You literally just pop this on your head like so. You do this, you kind of give it a twisty, and then boom, it's on. Isn't that cute? Let me know in the comment section down below if you're feeling this look. I love it. It's my favorite. And yeah, I will never stop rocking this. In fact, I'm gonna keep it on for the rest of the video. Girlfriend, number 2 on my list is a very special natural hair product to me. I absolutely love it. This product is created by Marva Squires right here in Canada, and the company is called Aphogee Group. Now, it's super cute. The outside of it is satin lined, which is fantastic for fine natural strands. But if you give it a flip, the inside is actually a shower cap. Now, the reason why I like this so much is because you can technically use this to sleep in or, you know, be around the house in or whatever to protect your style with the satin part. But then you can go ahead and use this to either protect a blowout, which is what I do often when I'm using my Rivera, or you can use it to steam your hair. So if you've got one of the different deep conditioners on your hair and you really want to just, you know, sit in that deep conditioner, let it sink into your strands, you can pop this on top of your hair and then, you know, just use it as a steam cap. And it's fully reversible. So this is how it's reversible right here. The inside is super easy to wash, so you don't need to keep buying a bunch of these. One will get you going pretty well. But something like this, it's stylish, it's reusable, and yeah, it gets the job done even better than a plastic bag in my opinion, or even a plastic cap. So if you're interested in this, I also got another discount code for you. You can get 8% off with the discount code Lavinia8. And again, that information will be available in the description box down below. Number 1 is something that I should really talk about more often on Financial Hair Rocks, but I don't. And it is the usage of half wigs. Now, my all-time favorite half wig is this half wig right here. This is Alpha Woman. It's something that I recently came across and started wearing a little bit more often than other half wigs that I have in my collection. But what I like about this one is that the comb is at the top. I don't really use the combs anyways. They've got a comb at the bottom as well too. And then you can definitely go ahead and wear this either as a half wig, as a full wig if you want more of protection, that kind of a thing. Now, the number 1 thing I love the most about that particular Alpha Woman half wig is that you can blend your hair very easily with it. So if your hair is in a curly state, it will blend using a little bit of gel. If your hair is in a blown out state, it will blend, just, you know, blowing out your strands with the Rivera if you've got it, or any other means that you usually use. And then you kind of just blend it on in, which is fantastic. So for me personally, 2021, I was wearing a lot of those half wigs, especially on Zoom calls. For 2022, I intend to do the same. Fine natural hair really doesn't like to be touched, it likes to be left alone. And so if you are somebody who want length retention, but you don't want to be subjecting your fine strands to that all the time, then definitely consider utilizing one of the half wigs to achieve those looks. I will also go ahead and leave an Amazon link to that in the description box down below, similar to all the other products that we spoke about today. Girlfriend, are you interested in diving in just a little bit more deeper into your particular issues and concerns as it relates to your own fine and fragile natural hair growth? If this sounds like you, then you can definitely gain front row access to all Fine Natural Hair Rocks resources and content by joining our newsletter waitlist, which I will go ahead and leave the link right here if you'd like to sign up today. Girlfriend, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like to show YouTube that it was a good video. Also, subscribe to Fine Natural Hair Rocks if you haven't subscribed already, and share this video with another girlfriend who you think could really benefit from this solid natural hair care advice. Go ahead and check out these videos next if you're looking for even more fine and fragile natural hair videos and content. Thank you so much for watching, girlfriend. I will see you in the next video on Sunday. Bye!